Hi everyone, welcome back to Swiss Home Garden. Chitra here. In this video, I will be sharing with you my top 10 reasons of why I love to cook with cast iron, and I will also be sharing with you my cast iron cookware collection. The price range of my cast iron cookware collection is from 10 Swiss francs to 200 Swiss francs. But this has not been bought all at once. I've been collecting over the years. So you don't have to go and splash out a whole lot of money to buy all of it. Let's first begin with the top reasons of why we should be cooking with cast iron. First is cast iron is the safest cookware you can be using for cooking. It doesn't have any chemicals. It is the most natural element, iron, and you do not need to be worried that some chemicals leach into your food. Many of the modern cookware have some kind of chemicals like Teflon coating, then titanium, and I don't know what else. I've lost track of it. They may be non-stick and easy to handle, but it is actually not safe for your body and for your health, because all of these leach chemical at certain point, and your liver has to work that hard to detox these chemicals from your body. And this is the reason I don't like to buy this and waste money on them. I heard that even the fumes from heating these pans are poisonous for our body. So imagine cooking with it, you're ingesting it. The second reason to cook with cast iron is that you would be able to absorb a little bit of iron into your food every day, and often we are having iron deficiency, especially women. There are two schools of thought. One, they say, is that cast iron is metallic iron, and you can try to ingest it as much as possible from natural sources like spinach and beetroot and other vegetables and fruits. It's a controversy, so let's not get into it. The third is cast iron is the most durable cookware that you can have. In fact, this is one of the top on the list of many preppers, because you need to be having a really sturdy cookware for cooking your meals also in the open fire. I have a couple of Dutch ovens which do solve this problem, but I never really cook so much on the open fire. Some of them you can even hand it over. I plan to give a few of my cast iron cookware when my daughter is starting her family. I've been collecting quite a bit. So they are that durable. I even got a couple of cast iron cookware from my grandmom's collection. I guess they are about 100 years old. The fourth is you will require less oil to cook with cast iron. If you have seasoned your cast iron, you don't need to be adding too much oil for your cooking. On the other hand, if you're going to be cooking with stainless steel, for example, you will need to add a lot of oil so that the food doesn't burn. I'm not the one to season all my cast iron pots. Some of them are easy maintenance ones, so I don't need to be using much oil for cooking. The fifth reason is they have an even heat distribution. When you're cooking with stainless steel, you will see that food does get burnt very quickly, but on the other hand, once the cast iron has been heated to a right temperature, they will retain the heat throughout the cooking process. And that's the reason why I fry, I saute, I even bake with cast iron. The sixth is they will also retain heat for a long time. During the winter months, I usually cook soup in cast iron Dutch oven. I leave it on the stove top for a few hours, and the soup is still very warm when we are ready to eat in the evening. And then the next reason I would say is that it is very versatile. I usually bake my sourdough bread in cast iron Dutch oven. I will leave my blog post on this recipe in the description box below. I use it for sauteing, I use it for deep frying, I use it for baking, and I also use it on open fire. Cast iron is that versatile. You can cook it on gas, you can cook it on glass ceramic stove top, induction, open fire, in the oven. Then the next reason is that it is also easy to clean. All you need is a little bit of soapy warm water, dry it and then season it, and it's ready to be used. I have some easy maintenance one. They have some ceramic coating, so it's not very difficult. It's really easy to clean. In case I burn it accidentally, I just soak it with a little bit of warm water, and after a few minutes I can clean it very easily. The next reason is you can use cast iron as a non-stick pan. I think I mentioned it earlier. If you have seasoned your cast iron cookware, you can use it as a non-stick cookware. They really work just the same as a non-stick cookware, but you will have to season it first and then you can use it like that. Then the last reason I would say it is the most inexpensive and environment friendly cookware you can find. Just imagine you have one of these Teflon pans and they will have to be replaced many times, and you will have to be disposing them in a special way so that they do not harm the environment. But cast iron, on the other hand, can be easily recycled, and you do not need to be disposing them. You can use it for the next generation, you can pass it on, and you can even give it in the Goodwill store where somebody else has a use for it. So cast iron is really environment friendly and it is really inexpensive. If you're going to be splashing out for a high-end one and you have a one-time investment on these pots and pans. Often I notice some of the new cookwares are as expensive as cast iron. So I don't see a reason why I should be buying such an expensive cookware to throw it away. Let's get into some of the cons of cast iron. First is they are usually very heavy and bulky to handle. Some of my cast iron Dutch ovens are as heavy as about 3 kilograms. They're really that heavy. But on the other hand, they maintain the heat very long and they're really sturdy and solid and they will last a lifetime. So I can live with this negative. The second is they do get rusty. In case you have a non-coated cast iron, they do get rusty if you do not handle it properly. So the best is after washing, dry them and season them immediately. That way you can avoid this rust. The third is the handles do get really hot. If you have a wooden handle and heat resistant cast iron pan, it's not a problem. But some of the cast iron handles can get really hot, especially if you are keeping them in the oven. So the best is to get a really heat resistant and good quality oven mittens to handle these cast iron skillets and pans. These are the small negatives of cast iron. Let me show you my collection of cast iron cookware, and I will be going through each of them individually. I will also link below these products in the description box. You can also find them in my Amazon shop. I have 3 Dutch ovens. The first one is from a company called Berghoff, and this is a German manufacturer. This is quite wide and it is pretty shallow, and I use this mainly for making a quiche or something called an Auflauf. Auflauf is the German word. I use it for that after cooking, and then I bake it in the oven and then I can serve it straight on the tabletop. And this is actually having such an elegant design. I really love this. I also use this for making fried noodles, even large quantities of vegetables. This is not that often used, but I do use it. This has a capacity of 3 liters, but it is more flat. It has a diameter of 30 centimeters. The second Dutch oven is from a French manufacturer. It is called Citram. I think it's a French brand. I don't know if this is still made in France. I got this many years back, and I started to use it only in this home because I had a little bit more space in my kitchen cabinets. Quite deep, but it is really heavy. And I don't need to be seasoning it. It has some kind of ceramic coating, but it is not as smooth. And it is also very easy to maintain. Usually during the winter months, I make soup with this, and it retains heat for very long. And I also bake bread with this. I make lasagna filling with this. If I have a few guests, then this is perfect. This has a capacity of 5 liters. Then the oldest Dutch oven I have is 21 years old. I got this in Migros supermarket many years back. This was way back in 2000, I think so. And That has a capacity of about 4 liters, maybe 3.5 liters, and it is really the one which has served me the longest. Easy also to clean. I even deep fry with it. So I use it for baking smaller size of sourdough bread in the Dutch oven. I use it for making cornbread, for making lasagna filling. In fact, I also use it for making sambars and soups. Then I have a couple of pans from IKEA. One of them is having a diameter of 26 centimeters. It is not available unfortunately in IKEA. I got this in 2007. I got some of these pans when we were changing our stovetop from glass ceramic to induction. So that time I started to collect a little bit more. Then I have a second pan from IKEA, and that I use for making rösti. It has a diameter of about 28 centimeters. They even have a lid for it, and it is still available in IKEA. I think it costs about 40 Swiss francs. A skillet which is from a German manufacturer. It is called GSW. This is slightly smaller. It is about 26 centimeters. It even has a spout. It doesn't need seasoning because it has a ceramic coating, and I can bake with this in the oven. I use this also, but not that much like the other one from IKEA. Then a small fondue pot which is quite small, and it is a must to have in most Swiss houses, but I don't really use it for making fondue. We use it for frying small quantities or deep frying small quantities. We can even bake with it if you want to. Then a couple of crepe pans from Le Creuset. Le Creuset pans are very much on the pricey end. I got them when my daughter was an infant. So this is about 12 years old, and I have two of this Le Creuset pan which I use for making pancakes. It is cast iron, but you need to season it. It has a thin layer of ceramic coating, but you still have to season it. It is not working as a non-stick if you do not season that pan. Then I also have one small skillet from IKEA. I got this when it was introduced newly, and it is the cheapest one I have. It costed 10 Swiss francs. We use it mainly for open fire, and I don't really maintain it. It needs to be seasoned. Then I have a big wok from Bodum, fully cast iron, and I got this maybe 15 or 16 years back. But I have a small complaint about this. It's too shallow. It's used for making Chinese food, and I use it mainly for deep frying. But the only disadvantage is it has a very small bottom, and if you're going to be deep frying, you have to add a lot of oil and it splashes out. On the other hand, if you have an Indian kadai, it is much more deeper and it doesn't splash out so much. This is the negative, but it comes complete with a glass lid. They even gave me a couple of wooden utensils. I don't know what happened to them. Then a couple of smaller skillets from a company called De Bayer, and this is a French manufacturer. They are really pioneers in these kind of cast iron skillets, but you have to season them. The small skillet is used for tempering spices for my Indian cooking and for frying small little things on it. The other one is for frying small quantities of vegetables and also for tempering a little bit more spices. Then I have three from Lodge, two smaller skillets and one Danish muffin skillet. That one needs to be seasoned. All these ones from Lodge has to be seasoned. In fact, I had two smaller skillets which my daughter used to play with, but I didn't need it anymore. It was really very tiny. I gave it away. Yeah, I think this is pretty much my collection. I hope this video was useful to you and I could inspire you to cook with cast iron. Thank you for watching. If you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe. I post one new video every week on food from scratch, Swiss country living, gardening and natural recipes. See you in my next video. Bye bye.